everybody, welcome to another Telecom Dog, where we're all about the travel, tech, and talk. Today's video will contain a few simple hints on a way to protect your email accounts and social media accounts. Here we go, the 5 hints. 1, same password. Some people are using the same password on all or some of their social media accounts and their email and their banking or financial accounts. Don't. Yes, I know it's hard to keep track of those passwords. Yes, I know it's hard to remember all that stuff. First off, I have 2 words. Password Manager. It's a program that manages your passwords. You put that program on your computer, on your phone, put one password in to open it up, and that password manager helps you keep separate emails for every account that you have, every social media, every banking. And therefore, if you got 20 accounts, you got 20 different emails. It's a great program to have. I'm not going to go into any detail on that because really that in itself is a video in its entirety. So I'm just going to say it's really something to consider. In a perfect world, you would have passwords for each of your social media accounts, your email, and your financial stuff. This not being a perfect world, let me suggest this. It's not perfect, but it's better than having all of your passwords be the same or most of them being the same. Make a separate password for your email account. Make a separate password for your financial institutions, and then make a separate password for your social media accounts. That's 3 passwords to remember. Certainly easier than 15 or 20, and it does escalate your security a little bit. Some. It will slow down a hacker if they get into one of the accounts. They may not be able to get into all of them or do all the damage that they would like to do. The same with someone on the outside, a hacker, someone that gets your information somewhere. If they got that one password, they've got you. They own you. As they say in the computer world, you've been pawned. They have full control of your digital life. That's why it's essential that you not use one password. It just makes you too vulnerable. So make life difficult for the bad guy. Make him work hard for it to get your stuff. Put 2 or 3 passwords in there so that he has to hack not once, but 2 or 3 times. It actually really turns out most people are not that good at hacking. They may luck upon one of your passwords. They might buy it online on the dark web or something, but they seldom get more than one. So if you have several passwords, they will have to hack, and most of them are not capable of it. And that's all I'll say about that. Second hint. Get a Google email. If you have a Google email, you're halfway there. Google or Gmail is a very secure platform for email. I'll go over in detail a little bit later why it's so secure, but if you don't have one, get one. I recommend that you forward everything from that Gmail account to your current non-Gmail account. That way when someone emails that Gmail account, it goes directly to your non-Gmail account, and you don't have to check 2 or 3 different emails. You still only check one email, and that's your non-Google email account, your non-Gmail account. In addition, your Gmail will serve as a backup of all your emails. If you happen to accidentally erase something off of your non-Gmail account, it's still going to be on your Gmail account. So another benefit is you get a backup. Who doesn't accidentally erase something? Hint number 3. Let Google handle your security. They send and receive hundreds of millions of emails every day. Not to mention they're associated with the Google search engine or Google browser that you're aware of. So what that means is they know all the bad guys, all the bad companies, all the people that are doing non-reputable stuff on the internet. They have a list. And if you have a Gmail account, every time someone sends an email to that Gmail account, Google takes that and compares it to the list of known bad guys that they have. They probably got 99% of all the bad guys on the list. So they'll compare your email to that list. If that email is not from one of the bad guys, they send it right on to you. If that email does come from one of the bad or known bad guys, they will stamp it with something. They'll call it spam, risky. They will let you know that you can't trust that email. And like I said, they know 99% of them because most people transit through Google or email or Chrome or some part of their organization. If you did nothing else but open a Gmail account as I recommended, you've already done a lot to raise your security level. You've done okay. It is possible to do even more. Google or Gmail offers a suite of security tools to help you secure your email. By suite, I mean a collection, a bunch of them. You can use one, you can use them all. If you use one for each one that you use, you raise your level of security a little bit more. Google or Gmail offers email encryption. Simply put, that's scrambling your email so that if somebody sees it on the internet, they don't know what it is because they are unauthorized and they can't unscramble it. Google offers multi-factor authentication. Simply put, that means when someone wants to look at your email on your phone or whatever, they open the mail program, but they're required to put in some additional information. That information might be a fingerprint, a retinal scan, a scan of your face. Anyway, they just can't look at your email. So that's even more security. Makes your system more secure. Makes it harder for someone else to access your account without your permission. Google or Gmail filters for spam. Spam, of course, we all know to be all that stuff for sale that you get on getting your emails. 70% of email traffic is spam. If you go with Google or Gmail, they have some of the best spam filters out there. And that will help reduce your chance of getting A, spam, B, some of that compromising bad email stuff, the stuff that we've been talking about. Google has the largest filters in the world, the most proficient filtering system in the world. Google or Gmail filters against phishing email. Phishing, Phishing, is when someone sends you email in an attempt to get some information from you. They're going to use that information later on to hack your account or do harm to you. So phishing is another way they start the social engineering operation. Remember, we said social engineering is when someone collects personal information about you online, and then they go to another company of yours, impersonating you, pretending to be you. They use that information and then get access to your accounts, to your banking accounts, to your money, to your email accounts, to your social media accounts. Google or Gmail filters for impostoring accounts. What I mean by that is sometimes you get an email and it's from PayPal, or at least that's what it says. It says it's from PayPal. It has the PayPal logo. It has the PayPal URL or internet address on it. It looks just like PayPal, only it's not. Or it could look like something from Western Union, or it could look like something from your bank, or something like that. Anyway, to the untrained eye, or someone who is just not ready for that right now, that could fool them, and they will put in the information requested, or they'll click on the wrong thing, and they will compromise themselves. They will set themselves up to be hacked. It looks just like it, but Google knows where that email came from. And when it comes from someplace other than it should, Google will say, they'll stamp it and say, this is more than likely not from PayPal. Don't trust these people. Examine it closely. This is more than likely not from Western Union. This looks like an imposter. Be careful. Google will alert you of that. And so even though it looks just like it, they can tell because they know where it originated from. Hint number 4. The Google setup, the Gmail setup, it's quick and it's minimal. It will let you set up without asking too many questions. I am suggesting to you that you put in a little bit more additional information. If it requests a recovery phone number, give them that recovery phone number. If it requests a recovery email, give them that recovery email. If it requests security questions, give them that information. Me personally, I really don't like to give out a lot of personal information, but I do understand that if things go wrong, if I need to contact Google and prove who I am, if I need to contact them and say my account's been hacked, all of that information will help you in that. If you don't give them that information, then it's going to be very difficult to prove that you're the person that the account belonged to and you're not a hacker. And it'll take them a long time, if they ever do, give you your account back. In the meantime, if you've been compromised and you haven't given that information and it takes you 2 weeks to get control of your account again, the bad guy is hacking away, stealing your money out of your bank account, putting nasty stuff about you on email, pretending to be you, contacting your friends and getting their personal information. He's doing all kind of stuff. And he might have 2-3 weeks to do it if you are unable to get in contact with Google and prove that you are who you claim to be. And so that information, that recovery phone number, recovery email, security questions, will help you do that in a speedy way. In the past, they told you don't write down your passwords on a sheet of paper and keep them somewhere else. I'm suggesting to you that you do just the opposite. Go ahead and write those passwords down. If that's what you have to do to keep separate email accounts for your social media accounts and your email accounts and your financial accounts, then go ahead and do that. Keep that in a secure place, but at least it will make it easier for you to manage your account and make it much more difficult for a bad guy to break in. So write those passwords down and then hide that somewhere. Hint number 5, front facing. As I had mentioned before, perhaps maybe you don't have a Google account, you have a non-Google or Gmail account, and then you open the new Gmail account on my recommendation or for whatever. I suggest you use that Gmail account as your front-facing account. That's the account that everybody sees when they go looking for you. They go to YouTube and they see that you posted a video and there's a comment and your email is there. It's that Gmail, it's that Google email, it's the new one that you open. You can use one email account to sign in to YouTube, and you can use another email account as your front-facing, as the one that you leave on your about comments, as the one that you leave on the bottom of all your videos. Same with Facebook. You can leave one email account that you log into. You use one email account to log in, and you can leave the other such that when someone wants to contact you through FaceMail and they request an email, they can send an email, but it is that new Gmail account that we were just discussing, your front-facing. So you want that Gmail account to be the account that they see every time they look for you online. If you forward from that new Gmail or Google account to your old Gmail or Google account or your non-Gmail or Google account, you're still only going to have to check one place to get your emails. So give that new Gmail account to everyone. Make that the email that they know you by. I might add also, if you have a non-Google account or a domain name account, like your business is Happy Shoes and your email account is John@HappyShoes, your Google account should be similar, but not exactly like that. You kind of want to make that a little different so that hackers have to guess. So your new Gmail account should be something like happyshoes5924@gmail.com, and then your other or original account might be something like john@happyshoes.com. Similar enough to know that both emails came from you, but enough to confuse those who are trying to hack your account or social engineer you. So, in summary, those 5 hints are: same password? Don't. Please don't. Password manager? Write it down on a piece of paper? Don't. Or at least make 3 different passwords. 2, Hint number 2, get a Google account. It's by far the most secure, free internet account that you can get. There might be others out there more secure, but they're not free. The encrypted email, multi-factor authentication, any of those. Hint 4, the Gmail setup. Don't go with the minimal on the information. Provide them a little bit extra. Hint 5, front-facing. Use that new Gmail account as your front-facing account. Make that the email that everyone sees when they look for you online. There you have it, a summary of 5 ways to secure your email and social media accounts. Don't forget to click on the bell icon. That way, you'll be notified as soon as we upload a video. And if you want to find out what's new, you won't have to go to our YouTube channel to check it. You'll already know. Thanks for watching. That's another episode of Telecom Dog, where we're all about the travel, tech, and talk. See you in the next video.